Now in Good Morning Northwest, a deadly fire in Deer Park. One person was found dead inside a burning home. What we're learning about the scene.
Today is going to be another beautiful spring day, but there is a little bit of winter left in Mother Nature. Where and when is coming up.
And Gonzaga working out the bugs a day before their Sweet 16 game in Las Vegas. We'll check in with 4 News Now sports team live throughout the morning. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Wednesday, March 22nd. Mark Peterson here with a look at that first alert forecast and more of the same as yesterday, please.
Clear and cool to start. We certainly had that yesterday, but we had more fog. Now, we're not seeing the fog this morning, sitting at 31 to Coeur d'Alene, 32 for Spokane for our current temperature. Now, we look at the 4 things you need to know. Sunny and warm today, yes. Going to be clouds moving in tonight. Another system coming in on Thursday, bringing in rain showers. We'll be talking about that light snow and how much we could see coming up in a little bit. We look at the forecast radar, however, and it looks like today is just going to be one of those beautiful days. A few clouds coming in Thursday morning with that potential for those showers coming in midday and then that potential for some mountain snows. Temperatures right now, we're sitting at 26 in the valley. Yeah, that's a little chilly. 30 into Deer Park, 9 Mile at 25. So those extra layers are going to come in handy. But you won't need them long as we're going to warm up. Over the next 12 hours, we're going to see plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-40s by late morning, and then we're going to be in the mid to upper 50s with a high today of 57 degrees.
And this morning at the Breaking Now desk, we're hoping to learn new details about a fire that broke out in a home near Deer Park. One person was found dead. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says the fire started here on North Echo Road at North Finley Road, just west of the Newport Highway. The Sheriff's Office says the fire started at around 7:00 p.m. last night, and this video shows the scene just a few hours later after the bulk of that fire had been knocked down. As firefighters worked to put out the flames, crews found a body inside. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office tells us they expect to be on the scene throughout the morning while the investigation continues. If you'd like to read the full details on this story, head to KXLY.com. We still do not know what caused this fire or how that person died, but we'll be sure to keep you updated as we learn more. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
And more breaking news overnight. Police arrested a man with 14 prior domestic violence convictions for violating a no-contact order. Police say 36-year-old Alexander Calendar was knocking on a woman's door in the 5 Mile area demanding she let him in. She showed police hundreds of texts and phone calls from Calendar and told them he was showing up at her home repeatedly despite her having a no-contact order against him. Calendar is an 8-time convicted felon for domestic violence, assault, and weapons charges. Police said they had probable cause to charge him with 20 counts of violating a domestic violence protection order because he continued contacting the victim.
Spokane Public Schools could be getting $1 million in a settlement with the vaping company Juul. It joined hundreds of school districts nationwide in a lawsuit against Juul, accusing the company of targeting kids with their products. A 2019 report found 25% of Spokane 10th graders had tried vaping, which was above the state average at the time. The school board agenda says initial estimates are that SPS will receive approximately $1 million as a result of this settlement if the school board votes to approve the settlement today. Well, it's one of Coeur d'Alene's busiest roads, and the Idaho Transportation Department says now is the time to plan changes to the 15th Street interchange with I-90.
The Transportation Department says about 12,000 cars use the interchange every day, and with growth in the area, that number will continue rising. Now, people who live in the area had the chance to check out the proposed changes. It's part of a larger program to reduce crashes and save drivers time when using I-90 from the Washington border to Coeur d'Alene. One improvement would direct on and off ramps to traffic lights instead of stop signs.
Right now, most of the crashes at this interchange are related to the ramp intersections. And so that's one of the big safety benefits of this project is making those ramps connect with 15th at safe, expected, traditional angles.
The Transportation Department says changes need to be done by 2035. However, the project has not been funded yet. To find information about this project or to weigh in on the designs, look for this story on KXLY.com. Gonzaga basketball is on the fast break to Houston. GU is set to take on UCLA in the Sweet 16 tomorrow night in Las Vegas.
The Bulldogs and Bruins have had some historic matchups in the past. Sports director Julian Minnesota joins us live in Las Vegas now to tell us why this one could be just as epic. Julian. Now, maybe we
Julian.
do. We have Julian.
Because it's Gonzaga and UCLA, but because of the tournament history between these schools. These two teams last met, at least in the NCAA tournament, in 2021. In the Final Four, the Bulldogs won in an overtime thriller thanks to a miracle half-court buzzer beater by Gonzaga guard Jalen Suggs. That shot sent Gonzaga to the national championship game. This year's matchup happens to fall on the 17-year anniversary of the Heartbreak City game from 2006. Many Gonzaga fans might remember Adam Morrison in tears on the floor after UCLA scored 11 straight points to win the game and end the Bulldogs season. The next chapter in this tournament rivalry is on the court here Thursday night in Las Vegas.
They have a lot of guys back from the Final Four game, especially with Tiger and Jaquez. So I've seen him play a lot. We played him last year and obviously played him the year before. So there's definitely some familiarity. Mick's done a great job of just instilling his personality and toughness into that program. Very defensive minded, and a lot of isolations. Ball's going to be in Jaquez and Tiger's hands a lot.
And Thursday's matchup has all the makings of another historic game. Gonzaga and UCLA go head-to-head at 6:45 right here at T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. The winner will take on the winner of the Arkansas and UConn game in the Elite Eight on Saturday. And, of course, we'll have more coverage throughout the weekend on Good Morning Northwest later here in the show, leading up to game day on Thursday between the Zags and the Bruins. But for now, live in Las Vegas, Julian Minensone for News Now Sports.
All right, Julian, thank you so much. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:07.
Okay, what a beautiful day yesterday. We'd really like to have another.
Were you bored? I mean, there's just not a lot of cloud cover. It was just nothing but blue sky.
What a bummer.
We'll be bored again today. It's going to be a nice day, but we're going to talk about some changes coming our way in just a little bit.
And a Spokane private school is hoping to raise money while knitting for a good cause. What they're making and how you can help coming up.
And more evidence this morning that COVID may have originated in nature. What we're learning just ahead on Good Morning Northwest.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Love your home from the inside and out with new windows from Infinity from Marvin. Ultrex fiberglass is 8 times stronger than vinyl and virtually maintenance-free. Infinity's energy-efficient windows and doors are built for life and backed by our limited lifetime warranty. Give your home the fresh new look it deserves and find out why more people are choosing fiberglass.
Call 892-6460 or go to residentialhs.com today to schedule your free design consultation and estimate. Residential Home Solutions and Infinity Windows. Home improvements. Custom fit for life.
Every Saturday in March, you can shoot baskets for cash.
The more baskets you make, the more cash you win.
All winners have 1 minute to make as many baskets as possible.
The player with the highest score of the night wins even more cash.
Make baskets to earn your share of up to $26,000 cash.
More baskets, more cash for you.
Earn entries now playing your favorite games with your Sun Club card.
Get in the game at Chihuahua Casino.
My name is Steven, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I had a large tumor in my left lung in November of 2018. We went through in 2020 doing a lot of end-of-life planning. Summit was very aggressive in my treatment of diagnosis. Since then, with my recovery, we're doing a lot of life events. I love the people there. I would recommend Summit Cancer Center. My wife calls it a miracle.
It's time to think spring at Sculptured Gardens, the Inland Northwest's premier gift shop, garden center, and nursery. Open year-round, we share your passion for nature, gardening, artistry, and gift-giving. Shop early for the best selection for all your spring gardening needs, from seeds and soil to pots, containers, and cocoa fiber. Order your hanging baskets and patio pots now. You'll turn heads this spring with the biggest, best, and most beautiful annuals on the block. Enjoy life, it's time. Find us in the heart of Spokane Valley, east of Sullivan on Sprague Avenue.
Hit the ground running in the most adventurous Honda vehicles yet. Like the Pilot and Passport Trail Sport, or the Ridgeline, made more rugged with better off-road performance, and more capable with different driving modes available to conquer snow, mud, and sand. Adventure on in the Honda for you. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
4 News Now. Expect more on air, online, and on the app.
Welcome back. We're taking a look at what's new here on Good Morning Northwest. At least 13 people are reported to have been killed in a magnitude 6.5 earthquake that struck much of Pakistan and neighboring Afghanistan.
More than 200 people were hospitalized. The powerful tremor sent people from their homes and offices in Pakistan's capital of Islamabad. Local media reports cracks appeared in buildings throughout the city. In Afghanistan, the Taliban's spokesman for public health says 2 people died and about 20 others were hurt.
It may be time to roll up your sleeves again. The Food and Drug Administration is considering whether to recommend another bivalent booster shot to prevent COVID-19. New boosters already approved in the UK and Canada target the original strain of the virus and 2 of the Omicron subvariants. Right now, the FDA's emergency use authorization for the bivalent vaccines prohibits a second dose. It's not yet clear when the FDA will make its decision.
And there is new evidence today supporting the theory COVID-19 originated in nature. A new analysis suggests animals susceptible to the virus that causes COVID-19 were at a wet market in Wuhan, China in the early days of the coronavirus. Among the animals included in the analysis were raccoon, red foxes, rabbits, cats, and dogs. Some people believe researchers at the Wuhan Institute of Virology in China created the virus and accidentally released it. President Biden just signed a bill Monday that will declassify intelligence on COVID's origins.
11 minutes past 6 o'clock, your 10-second takeaway before you now. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be warmer than yesterday. Not by much, a couple of degrees. But again, light gear heading out this morning because it's freezing, but it'll warm to 57 degrees.
Thousands of teachers and union workers are on strike in Los Angeles. They're demanding the school district provide better wages and more staffing.
The protest, forcing the nation's second largest school district to close, is impacting more than 500,000 students. Mediation between the union and the school district was called off yesterday afternoon when union reps said the district broke a confidentiality agreement. They've been negotiating for a year with no results. The union wants a 30% raise, saying the average district support staffer earns just $25,000 a year.
I'm one of the people that working $25,000 a year trying to make it, and it's really hard. I live check to check.
The superintendent for Los Angeles Unified School District accused the union of refusing to negotiate.
We're never able to be in the same room or at the same table to address these issues.
The 3-day strike is forcing the nation's second largest school district to close, leaving more than 500,000 students and their families in limbo.
It's a shuffle, yeah. It becomes kind of juggling, and that's why at the last minute or just the shorter notice, I think this time is harder.
Now, this strike will likely last through tomorrow. The superintendent says he's ready to negotiate, but the union says they won't settle, and it's highly possible an open-ended strike is coming up down the line. And that would be even more difficult for all those families affected by the strike. Good Morning Northwest, time is now 6:13.
A local school rallying its teachers, students, and even its parents for a special project. What they're creating that goes way beyond balls of yarn. Destiny Richards will join us live in studio with the story right after this break.
It's that time again, Truck Month at Wendell Nissan. Titan, Frontier, or certified pre-owned. Some with loyalty cash and interest rates as low as 1.9%. But hurry in, the best rigs go fast. Wendell Nissan at the Y on North Division.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we're always looking at better ways to solve plumbing issues in your home. That's why we use the latest technology in sewer line repair called trenchless sewer repair. We can replace your current sewer line without digging up your entire yard. With just a couple of holes in the ground, we can pull new sewer pipe from the main line right into your house with minimal disruption to your lawn and your wallet. So if you need your sewer line repaired or replaced, call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing. We're on our way.
No matter where you are in your financial journey, we're here to help you along the way. Open a free Ascend checking account and you can earn 3.50% APY on balances up to $15,000 with no minimum balance required. Bring your finances to new heights with our checking that pays you dividends. Get your account today at p1fcu.org/ascend. P1FCU, your community, your credit union.
Rob Sacre, joined by Mustachio and George. And we're bringing you the best all-star lineups of rigs.
It's an exciting day, Rob, if you're looking for a slam dunk deal. Like this tough and rugged F-150 XLT Crew Cab. Or if you're looking to score more sports car for less, check out this Subaru WRX. It's perfect.
Agreed.
And during this madness of savings, $40 down is all you need.
It's go time at Cal.
When you pull up in a brand new $85,000 GMC Sierra Denali, neighbors are going to notice, especially Gary. Don't make this weird, Gary. It's the Spring Into a Sierra giveaway at Northern Quest. Now through March 30th, play daily with your Cameras Rewards card, and you could have a brand new, fully loaded GMC Sierra in your driveway come spring. Details at northernquest.com.
McVeigh Brothers Siding and Windows, we're working for you.
McVeigh Brothers proudly sells the most quality and energy-efficient windows sold today. Let us show you how these new amazing windows can improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. And if you're looking for new, strong, durable doors, we have optional multi-point locking systems to make your home safe and secure. For over 60 years, McVeigh Brothers has been improving homes all over the Northwest.
We're working for you.
It's that time again, Truck Month at Wendell Nissan. Titan, Frontier, or certified pre-owned. Some with loyalty cash and interest rates as low as 1.9%. But hurry in, the best rigs go fast. Wendell Nissan at the Y on North Division.
4 News Now is brought to you by Floor Trader Outlet.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. Students, families, and faculty at a Spokane school are knitting blankets as a special gift for the young children and babies at Glow Children Early Learning Center.
Windsong has been around for about 10 years, and this is its second annual knit-a-thon to raise money for the school and at the same time create a bigger sense of community. Destiny Richards is in studio telling us about the Hearts and Hands Knit-a-thon.
Windsong School is a small school inspired by Waldorf education, meaning students there experience an education that's considered relevant to the modern child. One of the things students learn are practical arts like how to knit. The Hearts and Hands Knit-a-thon is a way for the school to raise money for its operations budget while also getting involved in community outreach. The school is asking for pledges from the community while students, their families, and staff members are knitting in 10 teams of 10, completing squares that will be stitched together to make baby blankets. Windsong School is partnering with Glow Children Early Learning Center to gift the blankets to the babies of teen parents at Lewin High School.
For younger moms who may not always have the support or the financial needs, it's just something that we can kind of give because a handmade blanket is so much more special and meaningful than a purchased one.
Each team is making 25 knitted squares, each to be made into blankets. Windsong School is hoping this knit-a-thon continues to get the word out about the school and lays a foundation for more community partnerships. One Lewin High School student received the first completed blanket this week for her baby boy, Sebastian. We spoke with her about receiving this handmade gift, why it represents another layer of support she's getting for her child at Glow while she completes her education, coming up later this hour. In studio, I'm Destiny Richards, 4 News Now.
Yeah, and it's touching to hear what it meant to her. So yeah, stay tuned for that for sure. All right. Boy, we're also looking forward to this. The sunrise kind of on the horizon there, although we're still quite a ways away from the actual sunrise time.
About half an hour.
Yeah, I would say about 30 minutes. Yeah, it's gorgeous this morning.
Those colors, vibrant, beautiful, and we're going to see a different change. We're going to see blue after all those colors move out. Here's a look at today's forecast. First of all, the sky condition is sunshine and clear skies all day long. Now, temperatures starting off cool. We're at 32 degrees, and we'll climb to 57 degrees for our high today. That's not too shabby. It's going to be pretty nice. Mid-morning should be beautiful. So, temperatures currently, though, into the Spokane Valley continuing to cool to 26 degrees, 25 into Deer Park. Or 30 into Deer Park, 25 into 9 Mile, and then we have low 30s, Liberty Lake and Post Falls. So definitely some light layers needed as you head out the door this morning because you're going to need to remove some of those layers later on this afternoon. So we look at the satellite and radar. Here's the system that's starting to build that's coming in. Now, it's not having as big of an impact on the lower elevations as we were looking at a couple days ago. We'll talk more about that in a moment. We're certainly seeing California getting its share of rain and snow into the Sierras again. again, last year they couldn't buy a rain shower. Now they've got flooding. So they're hoping to find a medium ground in here, but it is going to help fill some of the reservoirs. We look at the Pacific Northwest. That's where we live. And it's going to be nice. High pressure dominating right now. That's going to move out. The system moves in. And we're going to see those rain showers coming in midday for Thursday. And then overnight, we can see a little bit of light snow, mainly into the mountains. We are going to see some winter travel into the higher elevations, into the mountain passes. And then we're going to see that light snow continuing throughout the weekend, again, into the mountains, a mountain event. The winds are going to be associated with the system tomorrow, not today. So less than 10 miles an hour today, looking pretty nice. But as we see overnight and then that system comes in, those winds start to get into the mid-20, 25 to 30 mile an hour range. And that's going to be prevalent throughout the central part. So forecasted snow, yeah, we're not expecting much. Maybe a 1/10 of an inch in and around our region. Now, highs today, we're going to be into the upper 50s as you go through Liberty Lake and into the valley. We look at the planning forecast tomorrow, cooler, 50, and then 44 with, again, that opportunity to see a very bit of light snow for Friday morning as you wake up, mid-40s for Saturday and Sunday. Again, Thursday, cloud cover, showers, and of course, Liberty Lake and Meadowood golf courses open up.
That's so exciting. Yay, spring.
So golf weather. Yeah, it'll be perfect.
Sure will.
And just like we had a coworker who went down to Clarkston already because, you know, they can't wait.
Yeah, no way. They're ready to go. It's now 6:21. Actress Gwyneth Paltrow appeared in court over a skiing accident, what she's being sued for, and why she's countersuing.
And are bees actually capable of problem solving and teaching other bees to do the same thing? What researchers discovered coming up after the break.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
The Rock Rollers Club of Spokane proudly presents the Gem Mineral and Jewelry Show, March 24th through the 26th at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Over 40 dealers will be selling gems, jewelry, crystals, and lapidary supplies. See outstanding displays of gemstones, fossils, and minerals. Enjoy children's activities, gem cutting demonstrations, hourly door prizes, a grand prize, and more. The 62nd Annual Gem, Mineral, and Jewelry Show starts March 24th at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Don't miss it.
Home. It's both a place and a feeling. At yours, you strive to make new memories, create traditions, share stories, find the fun, embrace the surprises, and celebrate moments big and small. Memories are made at home, in every room, in every moment. Make your house feel like home at the Tin Roof.
Welcome to the Madness of Savings, live from the Cal Superstore, where you can save big time on great rides.
And during this Madness of Savings, $40 down is all you need, which makes it easy to get that new vehicle for summer.
This week only at Cal.
Northwest Fence is now offering a spring special to make your backyard beautiful with 20% off all white or tan stock vinyl fencing. Just stop by our retail location in the Valley or give us a call. And remember, nobody builds better than Northwest Fence.
North America Tour, presented by Kenworth. July 6th, Spokane Arena. With very special guest, the Marshall Tucker Band. Alabama, live. All your favorite songs from the greatest country band of all time. On sale now at ticketswest.com. Produced by Outback Presents.
It's 6:24. Actress Gwyneth Paltrow appeared in court in a lawsuit filed by a 76-year-old man who says she violently crashed into him in 2016 while skiing, causing serious injuries, and then she got up and skied away.
Mr. Sanderson's rib cage and his arm to smash into the ground, breaking 4 of his ribs, 2 of them completely. Sanderson's helmeted head hits the ground, causing a concussion as his brain strikes the inside of his skull.
Sanderson is suing Paltrow for $300,000, which is actually down from the $3.1 million he originally sought. Paltrow is countersuing, alleging that Sanderson actually caused the collision and is trying to exploit her celebrity status. She is seeking attorney's fees and $1 in damages.
Don't worry, I'm fine. That's the message Shaquille O'Neal is sending his fans after many of them became worried when they saw a social media post that he was in the hospital. So on Instagram, Monday, the NBA legend thanked everyone for their concern while assuring them he's okay. He actually joked that he was in to get a Brazilian butt lift. I don't even know what that is. I'm not sure I want to. While using the hashtag hip replacement. All right, a new study shows bees are capable of not only problem solving, but teaching other bees the same skill.
Take a look at this. These bumblebees are solving a puzzle by watching other bumblebees solve a puzzle. Researchers designed a 2-option puzzle box with a red tab that opened clockwise and a blue tab counterclockwise. Demonstrator bees from 2 different colonies were trained to use either tab to reach a sugary prize inside, while a group of observer bees watched them. When it was their turn, most observer bees chose the same tab option, showing that bees are capable of socially learning.
Okay. Don't be surprised if they gang up on you sometime, though. They teach each other. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:26.
Time for a break and your first look at what's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Gwyneth Paltrow in court.
She knew what she was doing was dangerous. She knew it was reckless.
The Oscar-winning actress being sued, accused of violently crashing into a man during a Utah family ski trip in 2016. 76-year-old Terry Sanderson says he has permanent brain damage and suffered 4 broken ribs after Paltrow slammed into him at the Deer Valley Resort. He is now seeking $300,000 in damages. The only witness of the crash, one of Sanderson's skiing acquaintances, taking the stand.
I looked over, and then about, maybe 1 or 2 seconds, and then I heard the scream, and then I see this skier just slam into the back of Terry.
We'll have much more on the Oscar winner's trial coming up at 7 a.m. Plus, legal expert Dan Abrams weighs in live. With your GMA First Look, I'm Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, New York.
Need relief for tired, achy feet or the energy to keep working? There's a Dr. Scholl's for that. Dr. Scholl's massaging gel insoles have patented gel waves that absorb shock to hard-working muscles and joints for all-day energy.
I used to pre-rinse dishes because my old detergent didn't actually get them clean. But new Cascade Platinum Plus has me doing dishes differently.
With double the Dawn grease-fighting power and double the scrubbing power, so you can load this and get this. New Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
Wow, that's good.
Almond Breeze? You like the almond breeze I got you. That's so interesting.
What's happening, Dad?
With delicious taste and 50% more calcium. Blue Diamond Almond Breeze. Don't just milk it, almond milk it.
Introducing Astapro Allergy. Now available without a prescription. Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free spray. While Flonase takes hours, Astapro starts working in 30 minutes. So you can Astapro and go.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Medicare509.com.
Go, Chiefs, go! Out of the way for Berthelot out front. Backhand shot and score! Chiefs Berthelot with 4:45 left in the second.
Saturday, March 25th in the Spokane Arena. It's Coeur d'Alene Casino Family Feast Night and Rally Tell giveaway as your Spokane Chiefs take on the Tri-City Americans. Enjoy discounted concession items including $2 hot dogs, Coca-Cola products, and more. The Chiefs take the ice for the final time this season. For tickets and game time, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
What do we have here?
I was hit by a semi.
For your headache.
Don't accept that small check.
We'll make sure that you get the help you deserve.
One call, that's 509-999-9999.
Welcome to the Madness of Savings, live from the Cal Superstore, where you can save big time on great rides.
And during this Madness of Savings, $40 down is all you need, which makes it easy to get that new vehicle for summer.
This week only at Cal.
She was looking so fly, 5'5" thinking that style. Everybody.
Where's the butler?
It's John Butler.
Hate being judged by your name? So do we. At Consigned Furniture and Jewelry, we're not what you think. Our inventory is the best in the Northwest. Like this, and this, and this. Check out the most unique shopping experience in the universe.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
At 4 News Now Story Tracker, taking a look at 2 big local stories this morning.
Popular on our website this morning, the city of Spokane is asking for a Superior Court judge to declare Camp Hope a chronic and drug nuisance property, authorizing a warrant for the camp to be cleared. That fire you were just looking at is one of several reasons the city gave for ordering its closure. We are told city officials have been in talks with the state for months, but they haven't been able to come up with a timeline to close it. To read more about the city's reasons for wanting to clear the camp and a response from the Washington State Department of Transportation, find this story on KXLY.com.
Some breaking news overnight this morning. We're hoping to learn what caused a house fire in Deer Park where one person was found dead. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says it started yesterday evening at North Echo Road and North Finley Road, just west of the Newport Highway. As firefighters worked to put out the flames, they found a body inside. The Sheriff's Office tells us they expected to be on the scene throughout the night and into this morning conducting this investigation. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we learn more. Well, good morning, Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, March 22nd. Hoping for some more sunshine today. Here's Mark with that first alert forecast.
Well, we're starting off, excuse me, with a clear sky. Things look beautiful. Look at that blue sky. No fog. We had that yesterday, not today. And it's gorgeous. It's cool. Temperatures at 32 degrees. So, again, those light layers and then throw the sunglasses onto the dash. You'll need them later on. Here's the 4 things you need to know. Yeah, sunny and warm today. No doubt about it. We're going to get clouds tonight in through tomorrow with rain showers coming in Thursday midday for the afternoon, and then the potential for some light snow from that energy on Thursday night into Friday morning. So we'll talk more about how much we could expect in a little bit. We do have temperatures this morning that vary. 26 into the valley, 30 into Deer Park, officially 32 degrees. In Cheney, you've dropped to 29 for the morning, so be prepared for, again, a cool start. Our highs today are going to be in the mid to upper 50s all over the place. You need 60s. Head to Moses Lake, Tri-Cities, or Lewiston. Yeah, not too bad. Today, we'll see that temperature climb nicely as the morning sun comes out, and we're going to be into the mid to upper 50s throughout much of our afternoon.
And from the Breaking Now desk, we're tracking new details on the federal investigation involving former President Donald Trump's handling of classified documents. Now, this comes as a Manhattan grand jury is deciding whether or not to indict the former president for his alleged role in a hush money scheme. Sources tell ABC News a federal judge determined that the special counsel investigating Trump's handling of those classified documents presented compelling preliminary evidence that Trump may have broken the law. The special counsel argued that the former president's attorneys should be compelled to testify, saying Trump knowingly misled them to file a sworn statement that he knew was false. That sworn statement came in June when Trump's lawyers certified that a diligent search of his Mar-a-Lago estate determined he had turned over all the classified documents in his possession. 2 months later, when FBI agents raided the premises, prosecutors say they found more than 100 additional classified documents, including some in Trump's office desk. Meanwhile, in New York, it's possible that just in a few hours, a grand jury will find that former President Donald Trump broke the law in a case involving alleged hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels just days before the 2016 election. Although the grand jury resumes today, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg has not indicated whether or not Trump could be indicted. Right now, the U.S. Secret Service and NYPD are coordinating security plans in case Trump is indicted and arraigned in open court. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
An Idaho judge ruled Lori Vallow, also known as the Doomsday Mom, will not face the death penalty if she is convicted of murdering 2 of her children. The reasons her attorney said she should not receive the death penalty include media saturation, discovery violations by prosecutors, and Vallow's mental status. Her husband, Chad Daybell, also faces murder charges in the deaths of 7-year-old Joshua and 16-year-old Tylee. Daybell, who is being tried separately, could still face the death penalty if convicted. This news comes just 1 day after Idaho announced it has reintroduced the firing squad as a method of execution when lethal injection drugs are not available.
More than 8,000 pounds of PCBs have been removed from the Spokane River, according to the Washington Department of Ecology. They are highly carcinogenic chemicals that used to be in all kinds of products but were banned in 1979. The Department of Ecology also says total PCB levels decreased in most parts of the river.
After a long meeting with hours of comment and debate and a 4-2 vote, the Coeur d'Alene City Council approved the annexation and development agreement for the Coeur Terre project. Coeur Terre is a 442-acre development project that will provide more than 2,000 housing units on the western edge of the city. It'll take about 25 years to complete.
All right, new here on Good Morning Northwest, 4 sailors on a once-in-a-lifetime trip to French Polynesia last month survived a disaster when a whale sank their boat. The crew of the Rain Dancer was 13 days into their 3-week journey. Captain Rick Rodriguez and his crew were just simply eating lunch when they heard a loud bang. A crew member then saw a whale gushing blood.
It was purely an accident. They can sometimes be coming up very quickly to get a breath of air, and if there's a boat in the way, this type of accident can occur.
With the vessel sinking quickly, the crew gathered supplies, jumped onto a lifeboat and dinghy, and activated a GPS beacon. The crew was adrift in the Pacific for nearly 10 long hours before they were finally spotted by another sailboat and rescued. What a crazy ordeal, though. Man. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is 6:36.
Let's check in with Mark again. Oh, I don't even want to look at this.
No.
No.
We talked about the Friday morning snow, and people are going like, how much? Can I get rid of my shovel? The answer is you probably won't need to shovel unless you're in the Palouse. We're also going to see in the higher elevations, you're going to see your mountain passes with 6 to 8 inches of snow in some areas. For us, not so much. Right now, we have a sunny condition. Sun's trying to come up, and we're going to have your full forecast coming up.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Transitions works to end poverty and homelessness for women and children in Spokane.
Transitions moves lives forward by providing real change through programs like housing, job training, and safe spaces of welcome, respect, and community.
Numerica Credit Union is honored to partner with organizations like Transitions as they work to enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities.
Check out more organizations that make our community stronger at numericacu.com.
At Just Between Friends, you'll find everything you need for your family. It's all here.
I've been shopping in JBF since my kids were little, and we just love it.
Is the one-stop shop for everything that you need for your kids and your grandkids.
I'm a first-time mom. I got a lot of clothing, shoes. I got a changing table. It's been a lot of fun.
Such a blessing to be able to shop, sell, and save at JBF. This has been a game changer for our family.
Just Between Friends at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center.
Some people say the metaverse will only be virtual. But firefighters entering a burning house will one day save time when lives are on the line. Visualizing a patient's most recent scan will help speed up decision-making in the ER. And while the woolly mammoth is still extinct, that doesn't mean students can't take field trips to visit them. The metaverse may be virtual, but the impact will be real.
Use me to take a bite out of food waste and help the environment.
How'd you do that?
Well, give me yard waste, food scraps, heck, even your food soiled paper like pizza boxes, paper towels, and coffee filters. I'll take it to be composted and returned to the soil.
And we'll still be here for the rest.
Learn more at SpokaneCountySolidWaste.org.
Northwest Fence is now offering a spring special to make your backyard beautiful with 20% off all white or tan stock vinyl fencing. Just stop by our retail location in the Valley or give us a call. And remember, nobody builds better than Northwest Fence.
Partridge Community Day event is on Friday, March 24th. For only $20, you can purchase a day skiing pass. All the proceeds go to Community Cancer Services. CCS provides support for people in our community who are afflicted with cancer, and it's had an incredible impact on my life.
It is now 6:39. Spokane's mayor and a couple of city council members now want to crack down on people who use illegal drugs in public spaces.
A newly proposed law would give officers more enforcement abilities. Right now, officers have to catch a person using at least twice and give referrals to services before they can make an arrest. Spokane police told us officers are virtually powerless when it comes to open drug use because of state legislation. The proposed legislation takes the punishment up a notch. People would be looking at a gross misdemeanor, meaning they'll spend just shy of a year in jail instead of 90 days.
I get emails from people all day long, near the 7-Eleven on 2nd, where you have dozens of people every day openly using, and children live in buildings literally right next to it. This is a serious problem that the community wants an answer to.
Now, there's already a bill in the legislature that would give officers back the ability to make an arrest on the first contact. Bingle says he's hopeful it'll pass, but they want to be ready to implement the law as soon as possible. City Council is set to vote on this ordinance next month.
Good Wednesday morning. 10-second takeaway. Yeah, it's going to be sunny. It's going to be warmer today than yesterday, and yesterday was gorgeous. So light gear heading out because we're sitting at 32 degrees. Grab your sunglasses. You'll need them. 57 are high today.
A consumer alert this morning. Some of Gerber's powdered infant formula products that were manufactured in a facility in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, have been voluntarily recalled due to possible bacterial contamination. Formula maker Perrigo announced this recall on Friday. It is the same type of bacteria that led to the recall of Infamil's plant-based powdered infant formula last month. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:41.
All right, we thank you so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Wednesday morning. Just about sunrise. We'll be right back with more.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
We are Heritage Funeral and Cremation. When you need us, we'll be here.
We are committed to serving your family as we would our own.
With respect, love, and compassion. Heritage is part of a local, community-owned association.
With roots going back to 1888.
And a dedication to inland Northwest families.
That we support by giving back to over 15 community organizations annually.
We're here
when you need us most.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, we know everyone has their favorite spot. It's March Mania at Lazy Boy. Get all-star savings of up to 30% on Lazy Boy's slam dunk styles. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
It's here. It's now. The Grand National RV Show. R&R RV North Spokane is hosting the Grand National RV Show March 23rd through April 1st. Shop over 120 RVs inside the West Coast's largest indoor showroom. Motorhomes, camper vans, fifth wheels, and trailers. The time to buy is now. The Grand National RV Show. March 23rd through April 1st. Indoors at R&R RV North Spokane. Special show pricing, giveaways, and food vendors on site. Visit rnrrv.com for more info.
This year, improve your backyard from Windsor Plywood. Whether you're looking for the best selection of PVC, composite, or solid wood decking, or some stylish aluminum or iron rod railings, Windsor has a great selection to choose from to turn your backyard into a family fun destination. Just stop by either one of our 2 Spokane locations and let our decking pros help you out.
So much more than a power store. Windsor Plywood.
Plus, delivery is available.
Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online. Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now.
Are you waiting for the right time to replace your flooring? Great Floors' 12-month financing option makes it easy to bring inspiration home today. Shop a large selection of brand name flooring to fit your life. Our team of experts are here to help you select between luxury vinyl, hardwood, carpet, and more. Great Floors is offering 10% on top quality Mohawk and Karastan flooring, now through the end of March. Visit a Great Floors showroom today and live life on Great Floors.
4 News Now is brought to you by Becker Buick.
It's now 6:44. The babies of teen parents at Lumen High School are getting a special gift from the students, families, and faculty at another Spokane school.
The Hearts and Hands Knit-a-thon is Winsong School's way to raise money for its own school while also fostering a sense of community. 4 News Now's Destiny Richards tells us all about this special gift.
Having these different things that we do just
gets more light onto our school.
Windsong School is hoping that light will shine bright by partnering with Glow Children Early Learning Center for its second annual Hearts and Hands Knit-a-thon. In 10 teams of 10, Windsong students, their families, and staff members are all contributing to 25 knitted squares that will be stitched together into blankets for the babies at Glow.
My daughter is in 3rd grade and she helps knit some squares as well. All the children learn to knit throughout their time at Windsong.
The knit-a-thon started in mid-February, and each team has until the last week of March to complete the blankets. The first completed blanket was gifted to one Lumen High School student and her baby boy, Sebastian. When asked what it meant to her to receive the blanket and continued support for her child, she broke down in tears.
I didn't know I was pregnant for the longest time. I found out 24 days before. And just having all that support, it's really great.
Katie Jessup is the executive director of Glow Children Early Learning Center and says this special gift represents a kind of compassion teen parents at Lumen High School don't always receive. In fact, she says most people are quick to judge.
People are watching them more closely. They're kind of judging their parenting. They're wondering about their stories.
Jessup says it means a lot to have Windsong support and such a thoughtful gift dedicated to Lumen students and their babies.
It's a skill that takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of intention. It is a tangible gift that shows that somebody cares about them.
Again, that was Destiny reporting. You can find more information on this story on KXLY.com.
I have a child who, my kids are all grown, but my youngest had a knitted blanket. She insisted that I send it to her in college. She forgot it here. I mean, it is that important to some of these kids and their families. So
get attached to that binky, right? Or whatever pet name you have for it.
Oh my gosh.
The banky.
Pretty decent start to the morning here.
It's going to be a great morning. Robin,
yes,
chief of our fun department, what national day is it?
It is National Goof Off Day.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So crazy, yeah.
I know.
That's you every day, Mark.
Well, of course.
Yes.
Clearly, some of us are more responsible than others. So on this National Goof Off Day, it's going to be a gorgeous day. Although starting out on the cool side, 9 Mile, you're at 24 degrees. We've got 28 downtown, 26 into the valley. And, of course, officially, we're sitting at 32 degrees. Things are going to change, though. Oh, by the way, the sunrise in 2 minutes. 57 degrees, sunny and warm today. It's going to be gorgeous. A few high thin clouds. That's it. Tonight, increased cloud cover overnight, 34 degrees for the overnight low. The cloud's going to hold in a little bit of the heat. Live satellite and radar, we do have the system that's coming ashore, not presenting as big of a challenge for the lower elevations than we originally thought, so that's building and coming our way. We have a low that's moving down and creating havoc for parts of California and, of course, southern Idaho and into Wyoming. They've got some real snow there. In fact, it was a couple days ago that the areas of Montana were getting 4 to 6 inches of snow, and it continues to make its way out of the region. So that low continues to move out, high pressure weakening and then allowing this next system to come in. So for Thursday afternoon, we're going to see some rain into eastern Washington. We're going to see the potential for snow, but really into the Cascades, northern Rockies, we're going to see more. In fact, into the mountain pass Stevens Pass, 6 to 8 inches of snow. Lookout could see 6 inches of snow. For the skiers, that's great news. And then after that, it's scattered showers, mainly into the mountains when it comes to snow. We could see a few rain showers in the lower elevations. That's going to be about it. Here are the potential totals that we're going to be seeing. Certainly Mount Spokane into Liberty Lake, those higher elevations above, say, 3,000 feet, getting discernible snow, an inch, maybe half an inch in some areas, but it'll increase as we get in the higher elevations and get into Idaho. We look at our highs today. We're going to be into the mid-50s for Post Falls, Coeur d'Alene, Hayden, Spirit Lake at 52. We're going to be nearing 60 downtown. Again, last Sunday was so nice. We had Phelps Field at 60 degrees. We have not officially hit 60 as yet. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on that. The planning forecast. Planning on 57 and sunny today. Clouds and midday showers moving through the area Thursday. Friday, again, dusting of snow, and 44 degrees for the high. Saturday, cloudy, 44, and then Sunday, cloudy and 45. We get back to average when it comes to Monday and Tuesday with temperatures in the low 50s. So here is that temperature trend that we love to show. The white line, of course, the average high at about 51 degrees. So again, a little below average Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are going to be the days cloudy. Friday, of course, morning, maybe that dusting of snow. Higher elevations are going to get more. The weekend looks to be great for skiing.
Okay.
Yesterday, they were skiing in T-shirts in the afternoon throughout many of our areas.
Wow.
So with some soft snow.
Yeah.
Warmer than average, certainly, for that.
And I think it's important, he said, that dusting of snow. We're not going to get, right, like a downpour.
Oof. It is now just about 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint is coming up next.
All right, thanks so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Wednesday morning. We'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Windsor Plywood.
Chrissy Teigen, plus from the thriller You, Lucas Gage. You've had some nude scenes.
I have the cutest butt. I gotta show it off while I can. I can't give this away.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
Okay, I brought you here today because it's March Mania and people want to score big deals. So tell me what you got.
Bigger trade-in values.
That's great, but how about you?
Great financing options.
We need more.
How about 2 years factory scheduled service and roadside assistance with Toyota Care?
Now that's what I'm talking about. If you want slam dunk deals, you gotta go to Finley.
Finley Toyota's downtown.
It's time to think spring at Sculptured Gardens, the Inland Northwest's premier gift shop, garden center, and nursery. Shop early for the best selection for all your spring gardening needs, from seeds and soil to pots, containers, and cocoa fiber. Enjoy life. It's time. East of Sullivan on Sprague Avenue.
When a water heater fails, everyone in your home knows instantly. Nothing quite replaces being able to take a hot shower. Luckily, the experts at Mainstream know exactly how to avoid these problems. Contact Mainstream for water heater sales and service today. Proudly serving CDA and Spokane.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
During our spring tire sale, we watch out for your wallet, too. Save up to $250 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
Every Saturday in March, you can shoot baskets for cash.
The more baskets you make, the more cash you win.
All winners have 1 minute to make as many baskets as possible.
The player with the highest score of the night wins even more cash.
Make baskets to earn your share of up to $26,000 cash.
More baskets, more cash for you.
Earn entries now playing your favorite games with your Sun Club card.
Get in the game at Chihuahua Casino.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is now 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday in the morning sprint.
Sydney Charles has details on a house fire near Deer Park where one person was found dead.
Mark Peterson talking about another day of sunshine and above average temps.
But let's get right to Alex Crescenti live in Las Vegas where the Zags are getting ready to take on the UCLA Bruins in the Sweet 16 tomorrow night.
That's right. For the 8th straight time, the Gonzaga Bulldogs are in the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament. They're going to be taking on the UCLA Bruins out of the Pac-12 Conference tomorrow in a rematch of the 2021 Final Four. But these two teams did meet last season, the Gonzaga winning by 20, obviously two different rosters. And today we're going to get to hear from both squads before they hit the court on Thursday evening.
And a fire broke out at a home near Deer Park. One person was found dead. The sheriff's office says the fire started at around 7 o'clock last night on North Echo Road at North Finley Road, just west of the Newport Highway. As firefighters worked to put out the flames, crews found a body inside. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office tells us they expect to be on the scene throughout the morning while the investigation continues. If you'd like to read the full details on this story, head to KXLY.com.
More breaking news overnight. Police arrested a man with 14 prior domestic violence convictions for violating a no-contact order. Police say this man, 36-year-old Alexander Calendar, was knocking on a woman's door in the 5 Mile area demanding she let him in. She showed police hundreds of texts and phone calls from Calendar and told them he was showing up at her home repeatedly despite her having a no-contact order against him. Calendar is an 8-time convicted felon for domestic violence, assault, and weapons charges.
All right, good morning, everybody. In our first alert weather, and of course that weather app would come in handy with the changes tomorrow. Today, it's just going to tell you sunny. Right now, it's cool. 26 into the valley, 32 officially. When we look at what we can expect when it comes to the changes, it's all about tomorrow midday. We're going to see cloud cover overnight, and then we're going to see that rain shower moving in. And again, looking to be noon, 1 o'clock. And then we're going to see that chance of some light snow into the morning hours of Friday morning. And again, looking like a dusting in the lower elevations. Today, it's going to be sunshine, warming up to 57 degrees.
An Idaho judge has ruled Lori Vallow, also known as the Doomsday Cult Mom, will not face the death penalty if she's convicted of murdering 2 of her children. The reasons her attorney said she should not receive the death penalty include media saturation, discovery violations by prosecutors, and Vallow's own mental status. Vallow's husband, Chad Daybell, also faces murder charges in the deaths of 7-year-old Joshua and 16-year-old Tylee Daybell, Daybell is being tried separately and could still face a death penalty if convicted.
Spokane schools could be getting $1 million in a settlement with a vaping company, Juul. It joined hundreds of school districts nationwide in a lawsuit against Juul, accusing the company of targeting kids with their products. The school board agenda says, quote, initial estimates are that SPS will receive approximately $1 million as a result of the settlement, if the school board votes to approve that settlement today.
Well, more than 8,000 pounds of PCBs have been removed from the Spokane River, according to the Washington Department of Ecology. They are highly carcinogenic chemicals that used to be used in all kinds of products but were banned in 1979. The Department of Ecology also says total PCB levels decrease in most parts of the river.
The city of Spokane is asking for a Superior Court judge to declare Camp Hope a chronic and drug nuisance property, authorizing a warrant for the camp to be cleared. This fire is just one of several reasons the city gave for ordering its closure. We are told city officials have been in the talks with the state for months, but they haven't been able to come up with a timeline to close that camp.
Have you seen this man? 64-year-old Miguel Garcia was last seen on his way to work near Avista Stadium on North Havana Monday afternoon. Spokane police have issued a silver alert for Garcia. His family says he is diabetic and is insulin dependent. He was driving a 2011 Jeep Patriot, similar to the one in this picture, with Washington license plates BHD 6587. If you've seen Miguel Garcia or his vehicle, call Crime Check 509-456-2233.
After a long meeting with hours of comment and debate, in a 4-2 vote, the Coeur d'Alene City Council approved the annexation and development agreement for the Corps Terre project. Corps Terre is a 442-acre development project that will provide more than 2,000 housing units on the western edge of the city. It'll take about 25 years to complete.
The Idaho Transportation Department says now is the time the plan changes to the 15th Street interchange with I-90. The ITD says around 12,000 cars use that interchange each day, and with growth in the area, that number will continue to rise. We'll check your final check of weather with Mark next.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Northwest Fence is now offering a spring special to make your backyard beautiful with 20% off all white or tan stock vinyl fencing. Just stop by our retail location in the Valley or give us a call. And remember, nobody builds better than Northwest Fence.
What do we have here?
I was hit by a semi.
Looks good as new to me. For your headache.
Don't accept that small check.
After an accident like this, you need Craig Swamp & Associates by your side. We'll make sure that you get the help you deserve. And we only get paid after you win.
Well, how do I reach you?
One call, That's 509-999-9999.
Take a live look outside. The sun is up officially at just before 7 o'clock. Absolutely gorgeous. The orange now, it's going to be blue sky. It's going to be sunshine. We're going to have temperatures, again, into the low to mid 50s all afternoon. 57 will be our high today. Now, tomorrow, we are going to see increased clouds, midday showers, and some evening rain snow mixed with maybe light snow for Friday morning, mainly into the mountains around our area above 3,000 feet. Then the weekend, we're into the mid 40s. But today, sunny, warm, 57 degrees, gorgeous.
Yeah, very nice. Love it. Mark, thanks so much.
And thank you for being with us. We'll have an update in Good Morning America. First one at 7:23.